Alright, there we go. Configuration. Here we go. English. CG catalog. Anyway, here we go. Welcome, open game. I just got an achievement for starting the game. I am ready to show you the ultimate mystery. To look on which is too feeble to blast. I am ready to show you the ultimate mystery. To look on which is to blast a feeble spirit through the gates of the silver key. I don't know what I just said. I promise I can read. Hold on. Deep in the tranquil mountains, everything is shrouded in darkness, with only faint glimmers flickering across the wasteland like fireflies, brightening and fading. Then, abruptly, one of the lights flares up. No, that is not the glimmer on the ground, but the lights inside the building. In what should have been silent darkness, a sudden symphony of complex sound emerges, as if the sea's waves were coalescing from the void into reality. Chatter, the clink of glasses, and the clashing of metal, glass, and crystal create a pleasing tapestry of intermingled notes. Man, that prose is just so damn purple it hurts to look at. A beam of white light appears on a stage adorned with opulent red velvet, seeming to materialize from the heart of the banquet. Within this beam lies infinite space, as though assembled by endless mirrors. Amidst these reflections, a figure gradually takes shape. Time births all, but also consumes all. Now, on this winter solstice, our carnival begins. Today, we're here to celebrate the amazing legacy of Professor. Ha 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 ha. Joyful laughter fills the grand hall. Hard to believe that amidst such wilderness there exist buildings as luxurious as the Palace of Versailles and imposing as St. Petersburg's Winter Palace. Cavernous, rectangular hall is so expansive that it's impossible to capture its entirety with mere glance. Gilded walls, towering crystal chandeliers, and elegantly attired aristocrats all contribute to a heady aura of extravagance. Yet, every guest dons an animal mask, creating an undercurrent of isolation as they mingle and sip their drinks. Check out those chunky folks hiding behind pig-faced masks, and those tall, spindly, almost ghost-like figures sporting rusty antlers. The blend of animal and human elements among the crowd brings a palpable sense of weirdness. Some are so oddly garbed they're hard to identify, adding to the eerie atmosphere. Our esteemed professor left us on a chilling winter night, leaving a plethora of unsolved mysteries and a lifetime's cache of extra items. You might have heard that the professor left a will, bequeathing this estate and all its contents to his adopted son. Yet, the adopted son hasn't shown up as scheduled. Therefore, I, on behalf of the committee, will proceed to handle these inheritances. From this moment onwards, we will conduct auctions one by one. Whoa, hold up! The man who interrupts the host sports a lavish silk suit and a fox mask. Let's just call him Mr. Fox for now. Even with the fox mask covering the face, those shimmering purple eyes were still very conspicuous. It appears that the assembled crowd has discerned his identity. Whispers fill the room, Those nearest to him subtly step back. No one seems willing to approach the man. I reckon Are you an aristocrat or a southerner? Or a southern country boy? I reckon the professor's heir got the will and is on his way. How about we give him a bit more time? Mr. Fox clearly has a different agenda than the auction-hungry crowd. Murmurs and whispers circulate among the attendees. Amidst them, a woman with a perfectly sculpted figure and a shattered red heart mask cackles. Oh ho ho ho! Facing rotten meat, the flies already cannot wait. Why halt this ghoulish feast? Miss Cat Ears? Is Miss Redheart speaking thoughtlessly? She's criticizing herself too, isn't she? The committee believes that if he arrives in time, perhaps it's fate. If he doesn't, well, that's fate too. So, there's internal agreement on how to handle the estate? You could say that. For now, I'll hold my peace. But we'll still set aside the rest for the year. If he makes it in time. If he makes it in time? After all, if he successfully claims this courtyard, we'll be counting on him for future carnivals. Right, everyone? Fox masked, the man smirks and raises a glass filled with velvety scarlet liquid. Standing alone in his defense of the absent heir, he seems open to a variety of future possibilities. And now, let me present to you the esteemed professor's cherished collection. Auction item number 1, a uniquely shaped meteorite. Auction item number 2, a bottle of richly scented red liquid with a solid mass floating inside. Auction item number 3, an unidentified object sealed in a box made from an unknown metal. Auction item number 4, an active cultivation tank, its exterior reinforced with crystals. Simple details of the 4 auction items appear one by one, as spiritual vision behind the host. The crowd gasps in awe, eager to inspect them more closely, but the projections vanish in sequence. Lady Rabbit harumphs, clearly displeased. This is a plump lady, adorned from head to toe with jewels and a variety of colorful accessories. These jewels have an organic shape and seem to exhibit biological instincts, emitting high-pitched or low wails as she moves. So, we begin with auction item number 1. Before becoming a stakeholder in Hoba Inc., our esteemed professor was a renowned expert in astrogeology. Is geology the study of Earth or minerals? Because if it's the former, that's kind of an oxymoron. This meteorite is from his research period. Nothing special to the naked eye, but with spiritual vision, which I assume we all possess here. Inside the Grand Hall, guests interested in the auction gather near the stage, while those uninterested form an outer circle. However, when the term spiritual vision is mentioned, nearly everyone, whether close or distant, bursts into genuine laughter. By using spiritual vision, you'll witness the incredible activating properties contained within this meteorite. Wow, for real, I see red eyes, filled with mysterious and profound power. Starting bid, 300 ounces of high purity soul, or equivalent in extra item. How exactly would you weigh a soul? Can you break it up? And do you have special scales? What the heck is going on? As a noblewoman, I must engage in this first auction. I offer an extra item in exchange. The plump Lady Rabbit appears quite enthusiastic about the auction. The item she casually presents is a piece of soft, light-colored leather, slightly humanoid in shape, shimmering as if dusted with diamond powder. Indeed, looking quite valuable. This perfect leather, like the rest of Lady Rabbit's accessories, is emitting a mournful cry. The shimmering snow-white skin, flawless and perfect, once belonged to a person with extraordinary abilities, making it a highly valuable alchemical material. I think it is equivalent to 400 ounces of high-purity souls. I'll bid 401. Mr. Fox, who is standing aside, casually estimates the price and then joins the bidding. Is this stone precious? Well then, count me in for some fun. A box of Shoggoth's fluids. Gross. Any guesses on its worth? Between 570 to 600 ounces of high purity souls if it's not a full creature. I'll go with 601. Wow, I didn't see this intense bidding coming for the first auction. So is he just gonna casually just add 1 ounce of currency, 1 unit of currency to whatever someone else's bid until he bids until he wins? I really don't think this stone should cost more than that. I was thinking of embedding the meteorite in my new jewelry. But you know, after some thought, I'm more into living organisms than stones with all these activated properties. Gah! A shadowy figure materializes behind Lady Rabbit. The woman in the feathered cloak and plague doctor mask gives a silent nod, as if affirming Lady Rabbit's words. 601 going once, 601 going twice, 601 going 3 times. Sold! Congratulations, Mr. Fox. This meteorite belongs to you. Please deliver 601 ounces of high-purity souls to the committee. Will do. And should any other meteorite-related leads surface, keep me posted. But I wanted those spinning eyes for my new necklace. Didn't you You just said you were more interested in living organisms than stones, and now you're complaining? Make up your damn mind! Don't fret, my lady. There are more items to behold. This is my appearance. Meow! I don't have a censor. You can read. And if you can't read, how did you even click on this? 1 second. An inheritance is coming my way. My recently deceased so-called foster father, the famous professor, left me a secluded villa with a heap of peculiar possessions inside. But for some reason, right now, I'm just a cat. Oh, meow! Time's running out. Hustle! Woo! Gotta pay those student loans! Move it! I did not add that sound effect. Meanwhile, at the carnival, the auction's excitement continues to escalate. After settling the first auction item, the audience shifts their focus to auction item number 2. Up next, auction item number 2, a dark young's embryo sealed in a bottle. A round, fleshy object is floating in the thick red liquid. but its exact shape cannot be seen. But activate your spiritual vision, and you'll feel an icy chill creep up from your feet. What did it say? I didn't read fast enough. Which part? I'm reading this out loud. A cacophony of high-pitched whistles and howls fills the air. Part where it was S-H-I-T. A cacophony of high-pitched whistles and howls fills the air, piercing through everyone's senses. An embryo? Can it still hatch? Aren't embryos live young? What the heck do you mean hatch? Regrettably, no, madam. This is an undeveloped embryo. The mother's body was unable to withstand the indescribable force of greatness, and therefore the embryo only existed for 2 months before leaving the mother's body and dying. Yet, you can still sense its incredible energy. Intriguing. Feels like it could turn into a powerful weapon. Starting bid, 400 ounces of high-purity souls, or equivalent in extra items. Upon hearing the starting bid far below their expected value, several audience members wearing animal masks hold their breath and focus, preparing to engage in this round of bidding. Meanwhile, on the edge of some mountains, time slowly ticks by. I'm running through the mountains in the late night, discerning my direction occasionally through the glimpses of the starry sky between the leaves. I don't know how fast I'm going, but my only option is to keep moving. If I don't get there soon, I'll lose everything. Even if the embryo of Dark Young has lost its vitality, it still possesses a high research value. The bidding starts and the price rises from 400 ounces all the way up to 600 ounces. Is the competition so fierce? I really want this Dark Young's embryo. Can you guys let me have it? I don't have high purity souls, but how about an extra item from the realm of spirits? Could that pique the committee's interest? Maybe you guys would like this. The skull of a mermaid from the spirit realm, capable of summoning storms. Actual and tangible storms that can occur in the real world. It's very useful for tasks involving covering one's tracks. What are you trying to hide from the mafia? Or what am I saying? They're trying to hide from eldritch horrors or cults. Or eldritch horrors in cults. It's tricky to gauge its value. This is equivalent to... She looks towards Mr. Fox, whose previous estimate seemed to hold considerable weight. Can it actually conjure a real-world storm? Well, then it's worth about 600 to 800 ounces of high-purity souls. Beautiful lady, would you be willing to trade this mermaid skull with me? I've got my eyes on that bottle. Mr. Host, I'd like to bid 800 ounces of high-purity souls for the bottle of Dark Young's embryo, to give it to this lady as a gift. Is that acceptable within the rules? Show the oracle. Guess this one? Mr. Fox smiles and visualizes the oracle he possesses. This door partly opens at random, allowing a glimpse into a different reality. Through it, certain conditions can change. He redefines the auction round. The other bidders immediately lost their qualifications. Gah, Oracle. Lady Crow sighs deeply. Heh. Holding the Oracle grants you extraordinary abilities, but at the cost of eroding your sanity. This is extremely dangerous. Oh! Given the Oracle is in effect, you're the only bidder in this round. Congratulations, Mr. Fox, on winning auction item number 2, Embryo of Dark Young. Damn! Damn! What kind of trick did Mr. Fox use? He already owns 2 items all by himself. Ah, quiet. Lady Crow turns her head slightly to the side, her dark beak angling towards Lady Rabbit. To this chatty Lady Rabbit, the sight of Lady Crow's plague mask appears especially cold and enigmatic. It is as if Lady Rabbit knows her so well that she's completely oblivious to this deep, chilling aura radiating from Lady Crow, continuing to chat and whine away. Ugh, playing favorites with the committee to snag all the good stuff. What a creep. I can't stand him. That Mr. Fox, wielding the Oracle so casually, as if he's not worried about its drawbacks. Hehehe, you seem to be quite knowledgeable about the Oracle, madam. It is said that excessive use can lower one's sanity to an unbearable state, leading to being backfired and alienated. He seems perfectly fine. Meanwhile, on the other side of the forest, one-eyed, no-horned, running cat. The towering ancient mountain stands like dark giants, enshrouded in the depths of the night. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we now present auction item number 3. A slow, heavy heartbeat gradually fills the ears of everyone in attendance. They exchange astonished glances, scan the room, and finally realize that the heartbeat is coming from auction item number 3 on display. Guests whisper and murmur, discussing the nature of auction item number 3. So what's in there? Is it alive? I heard the committee has been breeding massive creatures somewhere in Europe. Alive, you say? I've also heard rumors about Miss Redheart. Lady Rabbit, who had been sulking, perks up again. Oh, I can't see anything. Host, open it up, will you? Use your spiritual vision to see what's inside. A massive heart beating slowly. What if it's not? I don't want to get duped here. The committee isn't being mysterious for the sake of it. I can't open the box with so many people here. But let me tell you about the heart's origin. According to the great professor's notes, it was purchased at an underground auction in Iceland. That's the one covered in greenery. Because the Vikings just named the land after the first thing they saw, which was, I don't know, grass or a tree. He planned to use this to explore the connection between special meteorites and alien beast's tail, but, as if detached from the situation, Mr. Fox smiles and softly adds a remark. And the researcher who touched the box turned into a monster. Oh ho, Mr. Fox, you're quite the know-it-all. In summary, it's a highly dangerous item, hence committee members helped the professor seal it in a box made from blasphemous and sacred metals. How can a metal blaspheme exactly? The host glances at Miss Redheart, who seems nonchalant, twirling her hair. Behind her mask, a subtle smile forms. Hold up, I'm gonna... Okay. Behind her mask, a subtle smile forms. The committee member who helped with the sealing became an alienated body. His auction will be at the next carnival, if there is a next one. Upon hearing this, Miss Redheart looks up, intrigued. Under the light, her skin beyond the mask shows a flawless milky white color. Alienated body? Now that's interesting. Alien beasts. I thought none were left alive. What is alien? Alien beast? If you're unaware of common knowledge, could you not discuss it publicly? The person behind that rabbit mask seems rather uninformed. But then again, rabbits aren't known for their brain power. Sick burn from this... An ancient behemoth that no longer exists, serving ancient gods in wandering barren lands. Now, how do we verify the authenticity of this heart? Impossible to verify. Are you kidding me? Is this some sort of gamble? For those in the know, this heart could be invaluable, but for the average bidder, it will just be treated as an ingredient. Are these the eldritch things? Why are they hot? Because it's a visual novel made in Japan. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, I had to do the meme laugh. The starting bid is 2,000 ounces of high purity souls, or equivalent in extra items. 2001. It's him again. Does he have bottomless pockets or what? What is Cthulhu? Which is Cthulhu? I don't know, I haven't gotten that far. I saw one stream of it and thought, I saw it on I watched the stream, saw it on sale, and thought, what the heck? I have poor impulse control. Lady Crow turns to Lady Rabbit, her expression hidden by her iron-black mask. The long beak opens slightly, letting out a muted gah. She looks like she wants to say something, but Lady Rabbit doesn't seem to notice. I offer a single soul. Miss, you do realize your one soul doesn't weigh several thousand ounces, right? The crowd bursts into mocking laughter, but some sense something and begin to watch Miss Cat Ears with curious eyes. Surrounded by elaborately dressed people, the young girl in the cat ears mask stands out in her plain, ordinary uniform, like a high school student who accidentally wandered in. Some have already recognized her, and are whispering about her identity. This is an extremely rare soul. It's worth considering. Hold on, let me get authorization. Gah. Soul. What's up, Lady Crow? More interested in the soul market than the auction? Souls come in various quantities. That scythe you're carrying kinda gave you away. What scythe? I don't see one. We'll take as many souls as you want in exchange. However, not all souls have the same value. Miss, could you specify the kind of soul you're offering? I'd like to speak privately, if you don't mind. Okay. The crowd watches as the host and the young girl in the cat ears mask vanish. Mr. Fox grins as they disappear. It's a vast, white space, like there's no solid ground. Even its very existence seems incredibly fragile here. Cat ears! Obligatory cat girl! Wow, talk about a space warp. Thanks. Beneath the cat-eared mask are actual cat ears. The girl's youthful face, full of life, greets the host. Miss Counselor of the Eastern Spirits Authority, whose soul are you offering? The soul of the King of Spirits, set to mature in 6 months. That's a bold move. The current King of Spirits is your father, as far as I know. Correct. His soul will mature in 6 months. It'll mature like fruit falling off a tree. Deal. But if you break the contract, don't worry. You won't have to consider me an enemy. You're clever. The two reappear as abruptly as they vanished. The cat ears girl's smug smile irks the onlookers. To satisfy everyone here, show the oracle. The host summons the oracle. A tremor runs through the crowd, leaving everyone dizzy to some degree. The reality dimension has been distorted. Through this, the basic rules of things have changed. The winner of auction item number 3 is this young lady. Are you kidding me? The auction hasn't even started. How can you change the rules so arbitrarily? She made an offer we couldn't refuse. Interesting. Lady Rabbit trembles with rage, looking even plumper in her fury. Lady Crow silently tilts her head, as if trying to distance herself from Lady Rabbit. Let's take a short break, folks. We need some extra time to set up for auction item number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, a tea break awaits you on the other side of the hall. We have a variety of teas like Golden Darjeeling, Southern Chinese Black, and Fountain Spring of Youth, along with an array of snacks. Help yourselves. Whether they're bidding or just watching, guests start to migrate towards the refreshments in 2s and 3s. Occasionally, someone glances back at the stage, eager to sneak a peek at auction item number 4, but spatial magic obscures their view. The item needing extra setup must be pretty huge, huh? Some guests speculate. Either way, the competition for the 4th auction item will be fierce. Those in agreement start to tally up how many souls they could potentially offer. Amidst the exquisite tea and delightful pastries and biscuits, a spirit of competition begins to stir. Meanwhile, on the side of the forest, I'm worn out. I see a grand building on a nearby hill, but every step I take feels like I'm walking in place. I look back the way I came from, and the spreading white light through the forest gaps tells me that sunrise is about... Sorry. That sunrise... No, I'm not misreading it. That sunrise is about to rise. I'm running out of time. Mr. Fox. Hello, gorgeous. You can't even see my face. Why flatter me? You're always so good with words, aren't you? Some folks do have a sweet tooth for flattery. I didn't know you were interested in this villa. You could have owned it ages ago if you liked collectibles. Oops, I've been caught. Your purple eyes are captivating. Who's the charmer now? Heh. Oh, those two auction winners are whispering to each other. Hold on. I have nothing to show for this. What will I decorate my new jewelry with? I want something bright red and sticky. Once again, gross. What are you two ladies chatting about? We're lamenting our empty-handedness. How about you? I'm more interested in the building itself. This old thing? Just a decrepit, distant villa. Only because that professor once lived here. By the way, What does as many souls as I want mean? Spying on people isn't polite, you know. A sudden clock chime interrupts the conversation. A new auction is about to begin. The crowd returns to their seats, eyes falling on the massive object now on stage. Is that a crystal coffin? It's a bit morbid to think so, but it does look similar. The various connecting threads stretch from the top and encircle the entire thing, as if tentacles tightly enveloping it, concealing its true appearance. Welcome back, everyone. Now presenting the final and most coveted auction item number 4. The crowd's eyes, hidden behind masks, fixate on the object. The closer you look, the more unsettling it becomes, judging by the movement of those threads. It has its own operational pattern. Is it alive? The rhythmic rumbling inside the crystal case sounds almost like a heartbeat, but what's capturing everyone's attention is what's hidden inside. What's in there? What's inside? Gah. The professor spent his final years on groundbreaking research, and this incredible creation is the result. What is it? What's inside? Quiet down! Miss Redheart whips around, lowers her voice, and snaps at Lady Rabbit. Though her voice is soft, the intense pressure she exudes is palpable. Those nearby feel suffocated. Along with the suffocating air comes a bone-chilling sensation. Lady Rabbit can't help but tremble and hide behind Lady Crow. Lady Crow glances sideways at Miss Redheart, her beak twitching as if reassessing the masked woman. Meanwhile, Miss Redheart's focus has already returned to the stage, where the host approaches the massive incubator to elaborate. The professor's final work was... As the host speaks, a rustling noise echoes from the high ceiling. A small, black object plummets down at freefall speed. Landing with a soft thud, it settles at the center of the stage, on top of the large container. I finally made it! A few minutes ago, I arrived at this building. Couldn't find the door, so I had to climb up through the roof. As one does, I'm sure. The roof appears weathered and neglected, with branches and dust scattered everywhere. I slip and suddenly find myself sliding through an open skylight into the building below. What is this gigantic box? Ram! Danger! Whoops. Ouch! Where the heck did I just land? Wow, so many people. Or rather, not all of them seem human. The glowing creature at the center stage doesn't even notice me. No surprise, I'm just a tiny cat right now, and everyone's attention is glued to the stage. I can't help but lower my gaze to take a closer look. Underneath the massive blue crystal glass, inside the container, countless wires twist and intertwine like tentacles. Some of them belong to the common high-rate data transmission lines. What are those? But others have a biological appearance and are undulating slightly, as if they are limbs from a living creature. And under this maze of wires, there she is. The professor's last work was the ultimate forbidden art. Human transmutation. Did it cost him an arm and a leg? Did he get some cool armor out of it? Wow! Huh? This is the professor's most incredible creation, an immortal humanoid with super intelligence and combat skills, obeying its master's every command. Immortal humanoid? I want it! I want it! Ah. Is that all you say? Oh, what a thrill. Wow, the professor's research is mind-blowing. Real next-level geek stuff. Meh, not impressed. I was hoping for some kind of alien beast hatchling. Humanoids aren't as cute as baby dragons. Oh. Sorry. Meow? What's wrong with these people? All these outbursts are giving me a headache. Maybe being a cat is limiting my brain capacity. Heh, I don't have that problem. My brain capacity is limited just by my stupidity. The girl is within arm's reach of me. Her eyes are closed, and the shadows from her eyelashes create a sense of delicate vulnerability on her peacefully resting face. What professor? What research? Yeah, I'm here for the professor's inheritance. Meow, meow. Who's this girl? Why is she here? And who are these people? Seems like everyone's interested. Let's kick off the auction. The opening bid for this young girl is... I bid 5,000 ounces of soul plus 10 scales from transcendent creatures. Oh, they're auctioning off the legacy without me? I've got to put a stop to this. Oh, I need to transform back into a human, pronto. Meow? What did the contract say? Turn back into a human at sunrise, right? Should be any moment now. Meow? I can't let people see this. I quickly dart away from the large container, trying to evade these people and find some kind of room. A bathroom will do. I sense a burning gaze behind me. I whip my feline head around and see a woman with a killer body staring at in my direction. You and me, we're on the same page. 10 out of 10. She's wearing a heart-shaped red mask that covers Crap, I clicked. It covers most of her face. Did she notice me? Aw, what a cute kitty. Yep, she noticed me. Ow! What's this scary lady planning to do with me? With the agility of a cat, I managed to slip away from the crowd that the young girl has attracted. The woman, too, is unable to catch up to me because of the crowd. Aha! A restroom! Phew! Time to transform. Darkness envelops my vision, and as it clears, I look down at my hands. Yep, they're my human hands again, not fluffy, shamrock-shaped cat paws. However, the palms of my hands are full of scrapes. Seems when I ran all night as a cat, the injuries to my paws are mirrored in my human form. Finally back to normal. That cat king wasn't lying. I did turn back into a human at sunrise. I better hurry, or I'll lose my inheritance. Was that sleeping girl also up for auction? Crowd around the stage is buzzing. The number of bidders for this fourth item has skyrocketed compared to the previous three. Clearly, the stakes are high. 215,000! No! 216,000! Sorry, I forget to do the voice. This is my first time doing a visual novel on stream. 216,001 ounces. Really? Ah, a scythe with the ability to harvest souls, with a dragon crystal blade and an alien vertebrae handle, is worth it. Lady Crow enters the bidding for the first time. A plague mask firmly locks her face, and no one can see her face beneath it. The scythe in her hand appears to have a mottled blade and a shimmering, shape-shifting handle. Its material is far from ordinary, and merely glancing at it instills a terrifying sensation, as if one is being drawn into it. Your scythe is beyond price, my lady. I doubt anyone here would dare to claim it. I think that a soulless body is suitable for our belonger. Please give it to me. I apologize. Perhaps you could offer souls as equivalent payment? You should have an abundance of souls, right? I didn't bring enough with me to this carnival. Would you accept a delayed payment? I mean, if you're an idiot, maybe. I'm sorry, we can't hold the items. There are other bidders. Any more offers? 216 1 ounces for the first time, 216 1 ounces for the second time. Let's see what change I've got. I just realized I'm broke. Not just pocket broke, but bank broke and even PayPal broke. I'm flat out broke. But who cares? I hastily pull out some change, quickly count it, and shout, $13.06. $13.06 going once? Wait, who's messing with the bid? Ah, my bad, that's me. I hurriedly searched through my pocket. hoping to find the inheritance agreement I received earlier. Where did this human come from? Interesting. Oh, humans. So irritating. But those eyes. Perfect for my new earrings. I'll offer 5 ounces for those eyes. No, I need those to see. Hold on, Lady Rabbit. Your request will be addressed shortly. Summon the Void Guards from the unknown gate to remove this mortal. We wouldn't want him to soil the ground. The air becomes icy cold, like snowflakes forming around me. Gigantic shadows rise from the ground, taking on humanoid shapes, reaching out to grab me. But as their ghostly hands near me, the clear stone around my neck glows brilliantly. The shadow guards instantly halt, bowing their heads and freezing in place. Everything before my eyes is so bizarre, I can only pretend to be oblivious to the situation. Or, better said, I've learned to ignore the unusual for quite a while now. At last, I'm here for my inheritance. I pull out the inheritance agreement from the Hoba company and from my pocket. Good thing it didn't get damaged when I took a tumble into that river. I'm here to claim my inheritance. Wait, what? I had some setbacks on my way here, but luckily I made it on time. You're a bit late for your inheritance, aren't you? Actually, there's 17 minutes until the deadline. Huh. Didn't see that coming. Kill him! Just kill him now! Please, someone kill her instead. Lady Rabbit shouts, eager for action, but no one moves. She turns to Lady Crow, expecting support. However, Lady Crow's reaction isn't what she had hoped for. Gah. Is that your catchphrase or something? Hehe. This is getting fun. This carnival needed a little excitement. I glance at Mr. Fox. It has to be him. Director K from Hoba. Show yourself now. There's no avoiding this. Mr. Fox sighs and removes his mask. He meticulously combs back his perfectly styled hair, sporting a refined monocle, and pairs it with an expensive-looking silk suit. If you look past the dazzling purple eyes, he's every bit a sophisticated human. Those eyes don't look purple to me. How can I help you today? I'm here to collect my inheritance. Kay? The one who was with the professor? Why not just kill him here? If you want someone dead, do it yourself. I still want those eyes, please. Gah, be quiet. Director K, you're the executor of the inheritance, right? Since you've come as promised, we certainly should proceed with the inheritance transfer formalities. Ladies and gentlemen, it appears that this carnival may need to be interrupted. What a pity. Couldn't we just overlook this? After all, since the professor is gone, we shouldn't let a human disrupt. Please, committee, consider this continuation of the carnival going forward. Wait, are you saying the professor's adopted son is going to keep the carnival going? Why not ask him yourself? Kay, whom I've met at the professor's company, smiles at me. Those enigmatic purple eyes seem to suggest something. He is responsible for the professor's estate. What's he hinting at? I shouldn't make rash decisions. I don't promise more than I can deliver. There's no need for concern, young master. You're up to the task. Fascinating. Bear with me and stay calm. I'll discuss the matter with the committee. With that, the host vanished, leaving the auction goers in a state of confusion. Stay calm. Kay, sensing my anxiety, reassures me with a smile. Though he looks every bit the polished executive, something feels off. Being around him is like being in a jungle. As though I'm surrounded by predators, being watched by wild beasts. Earlier, what exactly did you mean by carnival? When the professor was alive, he used to hold regular parties here to auction off extra items. The person who inherits this villa also inherits that tradition. Extra items? Yes, items that are either blessed or cursed by gods, body parts from ancient creatures, or anything else with extraordinary attributes, or referred to as extra items. This feels a bit removed from my reality, and the contract says I can't sell the villa or anything in it, right? That's correct. It's stipulated in the will. How's that gonna help me with my student loans? Congratulations! 3 of the professor's prize bequests have already been auctioned off, but you're in luck. The last lot is reserved for you. Cunning fellow. He clearly took 3 items while that child was absent and speaks of his luck as if nothing happened. The girl in the cat-eared mask whispers not too far away. I hear her clearly. What I'm more concerned about isn't the first 3 lots. It's that last one. That last item up for auction? That's clearly a human, isn't it? Do your extra items also include people? It includes everything, young master. What if I decide not to continue with the carnival? So, anything related to the professor will eventually end up here, huh? And maybe they'll even help you take on this mission. The person being stared at will become the appearance that the viewer expects. It's really interesting. The host reappears on stage. I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, the committee has decided to cancel the rest of this auction. Various disgruntled voices erupt from every corner, but none are as deafening as Lady Rabbit's. Given her robust build, she even seems to make the ground tremble when she raises her voice. What? How could the committee do this? Ugh. I've traveled all the way from Europe, enduring all kinds of hardships. How dare you send me back empty-handed? Sadly, this marks the end of this year's carnival. I didn't get anything. I got nothing. Wow, you ugh. Miss Redheart senses a murderous aura before anyone else does. A dark, hellish intent. Lady Crow swiftly approaches Lady Rabbit. The moment they collide, the scythe she'd shown earlier, forged from black dragon crystal, reappears from the void. Its blood-red blade gleams, slicing through space itself. That moment feels like an eternity. In the eyes of those with spiritual vision, Lady Rabbit's flesh bursts open, scattering across the hall like a grotesque flower. Ugh. Then a vortex appears where the scythe struck, hungrily devouring the meaty chunks. Lady Rabbit is gone. Not a trace remains. The scattered gems now lay unclaimed. Delicious. Farewell, Lady Alaric. You're quick? Thanks for the compliment. You were itching to make a move just now, weren't you, gorgeous? I've been fed up with her noise for a while. Wow, talk about a complex relationship. Killing to break a contract, though? That's one way to do it. Lady Crow's jet-black beak subtly turns toward the cat-eared girl who just spoke. The girl shrugs, as if to say she was only making an offhand comment. A contract? What kind of contract involves killing someone to break it? We apologize for the inconvenience. The committee will add extra lots to the next carnival's auction to make it up to you all. The new lots include previously alienated staff, remnants of deep-sea spirits, and a complete alien beast skeleton. No objections from me. But the young master is new here, so maybe Hoba should lead the next auction. Alright then, that concludes today's event. The crowd eventually disperses, leaving the once vibrant hall empty and cold. Interesting. So this place is his now. Exactly. I've seen her before. Can't wait to see you again. Me too. As people leave, others I've never met come up to warmly greet me and talk about the professor. It's a bit awkward. I'm not exactly close to the professor. I haven't seen him in years and have been at boarding school for the longest time. These carnival guests seem to know him better than I do. They mentioned things about the professor that sounded mysterious, and they themselves, under those peculiar masks, There were distorted faces with blisters and tendrils, alongside smooth and flawless faces that had an almost unnatural beauty. None of them looked human. Then, out of nowhere, the cat-eared girl jumps up to me and starts sniffing around. Sniffing? Wow, you smell familiar. Do I? I can't say I remember meeting you. Ever seen a giant cat? Like, mountain-sized? I thought back to the big cat that suddenly appeared and formed a contract with me. So, should I consider it my lifesaver? Hee hee hee. What a coincidence. Catch you later. Alright, where do I sign for the transfer? Sign right here. Signature confirmed. Always read contracts. Illusion shattered. Power transferred. The colorful haze breaks apart and golden light fades in every direction, revealing a reality emerging from darkness. Now, the hall is empty. The walls are plain, adorned only with gray and white reliefs. A dead tree in the center, and the wind carries in haunting cries. So, the grand setting we just saw was an illusion? Looks like it. What's your plan for this place? Remember, it's not for sale. Well, when you're broke, your goals tend to shrink. Right now, I'm mysteriously strapped for cash. A few years back, I got super into meteorites and became a freelance meteorite hunter. Ah, insanely high job security right there. Tracking them down wherever they land. Pretty much all the money I saved up from working and studying in school is gone. On top of that, the loans I racked up in school are now weighing me down like a ton of bricks. This year, the job market seems awful, and students like me can't find decent work to save our lives. Right now, I'm strapped for cash, so I'm thinking of turning it into a hotel to make some money. A hotel? Here? What's the issue? Choose your guests wisely. Any further questions, contact Hoba. Goodbye. Wait, that girl! I rush back to where the stage used to be. Even though the stage is gone, that massive container remains. Everything outside may have changed, but this sleeping girl is still the same. Those tentacles are moving, almost as if they're breathing for her. An operation panel, huh? Well, let's see if I can wake her up. Wake up the girl in the box. I press the button. I pushed the wrong button. With a series of metallic clanking sounds, the tentacles, which were previously twisted, neatly curl up and retract to the bottom of the container. The girl stands upright in the container, her skin shimmering with an inorganic quality. Her major joints have some sort of structural parts. Is this synthetic skin? Staring at her makes me blush. No, it's not the lifeless object that makes me blush. It's the fact that she's opened her eyes. Please give me your command, Master. I will fulfill your every wish. Her cornflower blue eyes, as clear as the sky, are locked onto me. Give the command, Master. I'll accomplish anything for you. No one has ever looked at me with such undivided attention. Is she waiting for my command? Nice to meet you. Should I find her some clothes? Can you leave the container? Do you mean this incubator? This incubator? Got it. Get out of the incubator immediately. She steps out through an opening that looks like a door at the back of the incubator and immediately stands in front of me. Let's find you some clothes. You can wear my... Whoa, I'm hit with a wave of exhaustion. I feel like I could fall asleep standing up. Are you seeking a place to rest? I understand. I'll prepare it right away. No, that's not it. Master must be really tired. Rest is the top priority now. I can sense it. What did the professor leave me exactly? prologue could give Kingdom Hearts 2 a run for its money. Little Leaf. And that's the only character I could be. Yevna. Slow down if you want me. What that tongue do, though? Sothoth's yard. We're still not done? A forest, the suburbs, a weird mountain-sized cat, and, unluckily, me. More than an hour on the prologue. Cat King. So, a contract was formed. I know just the voice for this guy. A contract, huh? I was rushing to the mountains to claim my inheritance when a strange woman attacked me. I jumped into the river to escape and got rescued by this cat. And now, here we are. Turns out, I've become a cat as well. The only thing off is the number of my eyes. Yeah, whatever. I had to sign a contract with this strange cat who calls himself the Cat King to save my life. Hey, show some respect. I can't quite get Big the Cat impression down. I have no idea what just happened, but one thing's for sure, I don't want another cat's paw on top of mine. Meow! I can't help it, Uncle. Keep in mind, the damage you're taking is from the shadow power of the alien beast. Preserve your sanity. You have to take the form of a spirit. You'll be in this form every midnight for about 8 hours, and will return to a human form at sunrise. This will last for a total of 24 years before you can fully return to being human. What? That long? There's no quicker way. Unless... Meow? Is there another way? If you stay with me in this form 24/7, then you'll revert to human form in about 8 years. Woohoo! You're kidnapping a kitten. Exploding hair. Who is kidnapping a kitten? Huh. Then take care of yourself. Do you still want to go there? Oh, meow. Yeah, I'm gonna receive my inheritance and now I owe a buttload of loans. There used to be a wealthy man who built a luxurious villa there, but now it seems to be in ruins. Crap. Well, who comes to build a villa in such a place? There's no such thing as you over there, only a variety of, well, creatures like me. Oh, meow. Do you want to make money with that building? What a strange idea. Then you must be prepared to entertain my own kind well. Meow? Got it, Uncle. If you can't endure anymore, come to me again. Ooh, let's talk about it later. I don't want to be a cat forever. Complete the prologue. An hour. An hour on prologue. A deserted yard is waiting for you. With your talent, this place will be refreshed soon. It doesn't matter if you can't do it. After all, ruins are the ultimate destiny of all buildings. How about falling into sleep? In the dreamland, you might see the radiant sides of this place in its heyday. So, welcome to... That's totally Sothoth. Welcome to... Yard. Does this count yard? Does this courtyard and this building belong to me now? However, the building does seem to be in disrepair, and the overall repair work is hard. How about cleaning and renting it out room by room? Maid outfit! Master, I can carry out tasks such as cleaning. Huh? She appears in front of me wearing a... maid dress? Did the professor collect such things in the villa? She still looks at me seriously and waits for my orders. Where did you get this outfit from? I found the fabric from the attic and made a suit for myself. You are so smart, but why did you make it in this style? Considering that the job is cleaning, I conducted a search for information and found that for cleaning work, it is recommended to wear this type of clothing. What strange website are you looking at? What's wrong, Master? Is this suit not good? Excellent. Don't change a thing. You're already tired from cleaning the hall just now, right? Leave the next job to me. No need. I won't feel tired. I will recharge myself while hit the limit. Recharge? I glance over at the incubator and take a look at the hall in passing. Despite its rundown condition, it was spacious and well lit. A little cleaning might make it look a little like a hostel lobby. You mean hotel lobby? Preparing a good front desk is essential before formally running a hotel. Front desk to be level 1. How to play. Now that you've inherited the villa and unknown contract, you officially... Please post the VOD. Don't worry, I will post the VOD. Most of the game's plot will take place in a given... When you lose sight of your goals, take a look at the current unfinished tasks or spend time with your staff and prepare the unknown story. Alright. Alright. That's way too much for just a freaking intro. We're gonna do a raid now.
My skill board. Why did you move like that? What the heck? Hello? Hi, James. Welcome on in. Let me search this off real quick. How was your stream? Oh, the Wayans brothers. The rumors are true. I wonder what that's gonna be like. But welcome on in, James and Raiders. How was your stream? Let me go ahead and give you a little shout out. You're playing Yog Sothoth's Yard? What is that? I have never heard of this before. And let me do a little about for you as well. Thank you so much for the raid. That's really sweet of you. Also, if anybody needs to raid and run, get some food, get some sleep, please do what you gotta do. Taking care of yourself is always number one. And if anybody is new here, hello, I'm Cozy Conchile. Consider myself a variety streamer, and we're currently playing God of War Ragnarok for the first time. So if you'd like to avoid any spoilers, I completely understand. Now is your warning. I'm about halfway through. I spent the entire stream watching a prologue cutscene. It's a VN with Lovecraft elements and dating sim elements. Ooh, that sounds really cool. Have you played it before, or is this your first time? Oh, I'm looking up some images right now. It looks really pretty. And a little sussy. It's a perfect balance. But for those of you who are not following James and would like to learn a little bit about them, James, Jamist35, is a budget-conscious gamer with a taste for the Eldritch. They dabble in whatever catches their eye, from Lego nostalgia to Lovecraftian visual novels. Expect mature themes and plenty of swearing in their streams. Just don't ask them to explain the punchline to that bar joke. I need to know what this bar joke was. First time I bought it on impulse. Okay, gotcha. Enjoy your lurk, James. Thank you so much for stopping by. I love swearings. Me too.